Or don't forget, you can get a Crimson Butterfly badge for your profile if you sub or gift a sub.
skinnedteen, sub directly on Twitch. skinnedteen, sub directly on Twitch. skinnedteen, sub directly on Twitch. skinnedteen, only $5.99.
Yeah. We're getting closer to our write a book with chat goal. The one after this is a cursed meal. You guys get to choose. I'm gonna pull up 3 different cursed meals, and you're gonna do a vote. The goal after that is writing a song with chat. That's gonna be a good one too. Midnight Maxim, thanks so much for the 46 months. Welcome back. After the song, it's stickers, postcards, and bookmarks that I'll be designing and sending out to basically whoever is interested when I put out a sign-up form. Echo Takeover stream after that. MS Paint shirt design that'll go up on 4th wall after that. The mystery goal, which I still have to decide because I don't think we're going to get to 4,500 subs, but you never know. 5,000 is the big goal by the end of this month, and it is the 2027 cat calendar. All the cats in a calendar. All right. Is that a CVS receipt?
Gifting subs. It really whips the llama's ass.
Corb, thanks for gifting a sub to NRL 4509. No, I'm making it. I think we're going to need something else for that, but those are clearly something. Ooh. Oh man, the old sounds. That's so awesome. Spirit Stone Radio, an old radio for Spirit Stone. Sometimes you can hear a mysterious voice emanating from it. Here's a memo outlining the radio. The Spirit Stone radio takes the basic concept of a crystal radio, which uses crystals and parts of its circuitry to pick up signals, and upgrades it to enable voices to be heard from the spirit realm. These voices come from crystals and other such minerals that were previously worn by people for extended periods of time. After prolonged contact, the owner's emotions became embedded in these rocks, releasing a special kind of light invisible to humans. Such stones are referred to as spirit stones. According to Dr. Kunihiko, sounds emitted from the spiritual realm can sometimes be heard without the aid of a radio. Premonitions, the ability to sense others, and synchronicity similar to those found in twins are all things attributable to these sounds. Maya was wearing a charm. This is hers, so we can probably use this to hear shit. Equipping charms confers their blessings upon you. A charm bag will increase the number of charms that you can equip. Health recovers faster. Extends fatal time window. Let's equip that one. They said the name of the game! What does card 28 of 25 mean? hang on. So the card count below the meter, this is card count 2925 now. That's the amount of new subs we've had today. Whether it's gifted subs, whether it's new subs, resubs. It's counting the total of subs that we get in a day. It resets every day. Every 25 subs, we draw a card. We also draw cards when we hit the bit goal, which is the blue meter, or the green one, which is the tips and whatnot. Crabbler, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Appreciate ya. Kofi also counts as tips. More or less, that's what the card count is. It's for me to keep track of it. Yeah. Yeah, it exceeds 25, so it's easier for me to do the math if I see it incremented like that. Anyway, thank you, Crabbler, for the 5 gifted subs. That puts us closer to getting more cards. A card could do a number of things. Yeah, just the tips. Just the tips. Mayu went missing. We gotta find her. Do you want a Vagine meter? I might be able to do that.
Mayu! I'm sorry. I have to go.
Have I disclosed how many unique cards? No. Partly because I want people to be surprised, and partly because I keep adding to them like pretty frequently, so I don't entirely know how many there are. All right, hang on. I'm gonna make this work.
You've got mail.
Mayu.
Yo, John, thanks for the $2. Do you miss wearing your old goth clothes? And hello. Kind of. Any financial transaction on YouTube gets a card because we don't get a whole lot of those. So when we do, we gotta recognize them. Great. Mute the game sounds for 5 minutes. That's gonna be real fucked up because this game is so dependent on sound. So hang on. I'm setting up this meter for Little Black Dress. It didn't take. Hang on. There we go. Oh. I don't know what the hell. Hang on. I think I know. 60434. You'll wear a saran wrap dress at 5K subs. Will you take a picture of it? Yeah, we're gonna hold you to it. JT, thanks for your 24 months of membership on YouTube. Also gets a card. Emote only mode, 5 minutes. I'll start the timer for both at the same time. Here we fucking go, boys. Muted sounds. Emote only. Starting the timer. Let's make it weird. It's so quiet everywhere. It's up to Erica to drive the conversation entirely, because Twitch chat is reduced to this. I don't have any game sounds. So it's just you and me, Erica. How's it going? Remodeling is still in progress. There's this Mexican restaurant in Kansas City, I remember. No, it wasn't a Mexican restaurant. No, it was. Okay, it was next to the Cece's. The Cece's Pizza that we went to. They had a sign in their door that said closed for remodelation. And I think about that all the time. Oh yeah, JT affected. JT gave you the emote only card and he can still talk on Twitch because mod. He's breaking the rules. VIPs and mods can still talk. Cheaters, huh? Crazy. You should reframe your brain to think in terms of remodelation. It's a really good word. It's like a good word. It's a good fake word. It's got like a rhythm. It's got some kind of syncopation. Remodelation. Right? It just kind of rolls off the tongue. Gee, I sure hope a ghost isn't after me right now. That would be terrible. The door is stuck. Chat, good news. We only got 2.5. We're halfway there. Whoa. We're halfway there. Whoa. If a ghost falls in the abandoned house and no one can hear it, does it make a sound? It's a great question. I don't have the answer. Here's what's up. Here's what, if somebody comes in the next minute and 50 seconds and they're like, why is there no sound? We have to pretend like that's not the case. Like, you can't hear that? Yikes. Reanimator, thank you so much for the 15 months. Can't hear what? Get your fucking corn cobs out of your ears. Fuck. Whoa. Fuck. Ah, dude. He's real sturdy. Oh my God. Yeah! There we go. And we're only 15 sub points away from yet another card.
I'm just gonna come as hard as I can.
Got him good that time. Fuck. Shit. I need the better film, dude. Damn. Stay cool, everyone. Have a good one, Goliath. Thanks so much for hanging out. Fuck, dude. Ow. Oh my God, bro. Okay. I need the better film. It takes forever, dude. It takes so long. Gotta be patient to get the perfect shot. So, it seems to me there's like a basically you're waiting for the camera to recharge, but also there's like when you stagger the ghost, you can do multiple shots. Filter for switch filter with camera, obscure erased. Suppressing special shots push race back after being upgraded. They can stagger race. Okay, I think that's the deal. I need that butterfly lamp. I don't want to use this other, I don't want to use this health potion yet. So I'm gonna... We have the mirror. That should save us. Although it just went out. So somebody's in here. Seeker. Ooh, type 14 film. Switch film while raised. While at a save point, you can open the point exchange menu and exchange your accumulated photo points for a number of different items. You can obtain photo points by taking pictures of wraiths, specters, and more using the camera obscura. The list of items can be exchanged for will grow as you progress through the game. I remember this one being more forgiving. Like you had a base kind of like infinite supply of this really low level shitty film. But then your type 14, type 32 or whatever, like all of that was a finite resource. Points that you gain from taking pictures can be exchanged for items. The types of items available will increase as you progress through the game. Consume pills to restore health. The camera will focus on the entire shot when you photograph scenery. Sure. It's only 100. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Whoa. Oh, that's cute. There's like a couple things that are different. Oh. Oh no. Cat ears. There's something with those, and I don't know what it is yet, but I'm not willing to burn all my film on it yet. Type 00 film. Extremely high exorcism power. Takes a while to reload. I'm really enjoying it. I almost wish I'd have had the time to play the original first to do comparisons. But it looks great. Woman watching from window. The succumbed man. A villager of Minakami village, devoured by the miasma of the repentance. He lost all sense of self. He stands motionless in the darkness, unable even to suffer. The woman on the second floor. Beckoning woman. Woman from the window who we just shot. Wandered into Minakami long before Mio and Mayu. Pulled into the inky depths by innumerable arms, she roams the village in search of human warmth. The Seeker. The villager wanders the endless dark for all eternity, torch held aloft in search of the twins. Man fearing calamity. The spirit seeks out the twins for all eternity, terrified of what calamity would befall the village should they manage to escape. I can't say that, but I did play it. I played the original, and I played it in like 2016 or something, and I just found it so good, even for its time. Like, something about it and the way that it aged really, I thought it was really good still. I'm kind of biased. Like, this sort of atmospheric ghost story thing really does something for me. But yeah, I thought the original still held up. So when they announced this, I was super excited. I thought about it, Erica. It depends on how much I really want to rehash the same story, or if I just want to go through the next one afterwards. I suppose I could like somehow set a goal, you know, like like what are the sub goals? A short term one. If we hit 1400, I'll do the original Fatal Frame while we're still Crimson Butterfly. While we're still within spec of, like, within reach of it. It's like 30. It's like 30 some subs away. 37. What's my goal here? I'm just leaving the house. Okay. It's a good question. The same guy who left all the candles lit in Skyrim. Man peering into camera obscura. There's something on the ground. Paraceptual filter memo. A feature that was previously hidden. The camera obscura captures past events, including their residual emotional energy. While testing its powers, I discovered an ingenious hidden feature. By switching to the paraceptual filter, photographing such residual energy, the resulting shadow recreates the past. Have a good one with intent. Let's call these shadows vanishing traces, as in traces of memories. In all likelihood, following these vanishing traces should enable one to search for missing people. Why, then, would Dr. Osso conceal such tantalizing functionality? Could it be that it remains incomplete? Or maybe he thought approaching the spiritual realm in such a manner was dangerous. Whatever the case may be, I intend to use every tool at my disposal to photograph places and things that aren't meant to be seen. Even things some might regard as taboo. Did he shoot the ritual? I think he did. A filter for viewing spirits. Okay. The range is long. Power's average. Charging slow. Willpower recovery low. Allows you to see spirits through walls, unlocked with upgrades. Blinding special shot. It renders wraiths unable to see for a period of time. Removed once photographed again. Consumes 75% willpower, but does not use film. The paraceptual filter allows you to see vanishing traces. While you see traces of the past, raise the camera obscura and switch it to the paraceptual filter. In order to follow them. Okay.
Vanishing traces. With this, my sister.
Mayu. No! Oh, shit. God damn, I gotta get off this filter. To shoot in this one, you wouldn't think so. That was significant. Aggravated wraiths. It becomes stronger and recovers HP. The closer a wraith is to defeat, the more likely it is to become aggravated. Taking a photograph during a shutter chance will make aggravated wraiths revert back to normal. Doing so will also trigger fatal time, allowing you to continually attack and retain the upper hand. That is essentially what just happened there. Last check on my sister. Give me that. Yeah, they feel a lot more scary, and it looks really good. Like, I have nothing to... The only complaint I have so far is just how some of the menus be, but that's just par for the course. Can I get up there? Because there's things up there. I don't remember if shutter time became a thing in 2. Or if that's new to the remake. Excuse me. I used the wrong fucking... I used that really powerful film on accident. Whoops. It almost makes me want to like go from the Fatal Frame playthrough to a series playthrough of the Temu version of this, which is Dread Out. But I say that lovingly. I actually really enjoyed Dread Out, and there's a new one coming relatively soon too. Twin doll findings. Written remarks from a folklore scholar who came to study Minakami Village, talking about his research on the village's ubiquitous twin dolls. I've noticed while trekking through Minakami Village that these curious white dolls can be found adorning various locations. The local residents refer to them quite simply as twin dolls, derived from the fact that they come in pairs bound together by a crimson thread. The practice of decorating spaces with dolls can be found all throughout Japan. Many of them are placed for purposes such as warding off misfortune or to ensure that children grow up well. In the case of Minakame Village, these twin dolls appear to function as guardian deities for the former use case, keeping calamities at bay. Although by design these dolls are supposed to come in pairs, I've seen some cases of them appearing alone. According to Ryozo, it's something of a mischievous pastime among the village children to snatch one of these twin dolls and hide it somewhere. He would know when he tried to do the same thing during his previous visit. He got scolded, a fact he admitted to with no small amount of sheepishness. Anyway, the twin dolls themselves are believed to hold the thoughts and feelings of the sacrificial twin maidens. Separating them is believed to invite misfortune. Yet children believe being who they are. The fact that it's forbidden is likely precisely why they've turned it into a game. These are the pairs of twin dolls hidden throughout Minakame Village. Memorializing twin dolls. When you take a picture of a pair of twin dolls, you'll memorialize them, the feelings embedded within them. Doing so will unlock items at the point exchange. If a doll is missing its twin, try searching for it by taking pictures with the perceptual filter. The visuals in these games are so strong. My offline screen is actually the Maiden of Blackwater. Oh, there's something up here. Wait a minute. No! Find a way to open the gate. Wait a minute. I think it's this way. I'll try to let me see, move my camera up here just a hair. You guys can then see like my items and stuff. Ooh, save point. New items. Increases blind effect duration. Stickers use... Stickers! Okay. What is that? Ooh. It is kind of neat to have, somebody said earlier, this little golden age. It's more of a revival, because if you think about it, in the last few years, Some of the best Resident Evil games were remade. The best Silent Hill was remade. The best Fatal Frame was remade. We got new games from Silent Hill. We got a remake of this. We're like, I already said that. You know what I mean, though. There's just these classic, the core classics are kind of getting this little boost of renewed energy. It's really good so far, Lonnie. Oh, the beacons are lit. Which cat is calling for aid? I have not played Mugenics yet. How is it? I'm doing this thing called March Madness. Not just March Madness, though. This is not a new game, but it's addressing my ever-growing backlog because... Anyway, welcome on in. We're doing, we are checking out Crimson Butterfly Remake. We started up a full series playthrough of Fatal Frame. We just wrapped up one yesterday, and we're going to move on to 3, potentially 2 when we get done with this one. We'll like replay the OG. You have a kitty named Aragorn, and he saved the kitty kingdom tonight. I should play Mugenics soon. I should. Welcome in. Thank you. Somebody told me today they mailed me some of those Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle magic cards. I need to go hit up the game shop so that I'm ready for the Chaos Commander this year. If it's happening. I have to assume that it is. Or at the very least,
It won't open.
I really need to try to entice Trav to join the pod one night. Then we can just join together. You know what? I'll just join it soon. Folklorist Note 1. Written remarks from the folklore scholar who came to study Minakame Village. In Minakame Village, some Buddhist images resembling common roadside guardians can be found scattered throughout. However, unlike in other regions where such slabs typically depict male and female kami or gods, the figures carved into these images appear to be Shinto shrine maidens. Twins, to be precise, Basil. According to the children of the village, such girls are called twin maidens and are worshipped as gods here. With that in mind, while searching through what historical documents still remain in this manner, I came across text that references these maidens as crimson sacrifices. I suppose the hidden ceremony relates to these sacrifices in some way. Is there a dodge mechanic? Kind of, like you can dodge. Yeah, I would say there is. It's going to be hard for me to compare what the old and the new one is because I didn't have a chance to play the old one, replay it before I started. But it does seem like there are some updated, like, quality of life mechanics. The ghosts are kind of hard, too. Well, if it makes you feel any better, the dodge mechanic is kind of useless, so it's like... It's not really very good. You have 2 boxes of unopened packs right there. You guys, please follow the ROM show if you haven't already. I do Chaos Commander with him every year. He always gets put up to like showing some kind of embarrassing relic of his past. Like a junior high photo or like a first live stream. He does a lot of monster. He makes Monster Factory shit in video games. I struggle with that. I can do it, but then I don't care about the character a lot of the time because I have to look at this beast. ROM, however, has no problem. You've run out of things you're gonna have to dig this year. Oh man. I feel like the easiest thing to do would be to ask like one of your parents, like,
open.
As far as I know, unless something came up, I don't see why I wouldn't be. Is there anything up here? I know, Erica, the new Silent Hill games have been good so far. Well, there's only been the one. But, that newer one that's coming soon looks really good. And oh yeah, MLB The Show is coming out really soon. Oh man. Tug Butterson could make a comeback. It depends. There's so many things coming out. That John Carpenter's Toxic Commando, I've got to check out in a couple days. Crimson Desert's about to drop. Death Stranding 2, which I'm not even going to get to for a hot minute. That might have to cool in my backlog for a moment. Toxic looks great. I'm excited for it. Yeah, I just emailed somebody about that Hellraiser game, so fingies crossed. Yeah, Tamagotchi Life. Oh no, I forgot about that one. Each door of the gate features a twin motif ornament. They both have slots for inserting a wide flat key.
Follow my sister.
Yes, you do. Okay, find the twin Jizo keys. Oh. Whoa. Shit. Boo, thank you so much for the 36 months. Jesus Christ, dude. See, I think when the ghosts hit this hard, I don't have a problem with the dodge mechanic. Even more to the point, the recharge on the fucking camera is kind of absurd. This is just normal difficulty too, so. I'm dead. If it gets too annoying, I'm just gonna go to story because who am I here to impress? You? Are you gonna be offended? Shit. What a damn. Are you still not dead? How, bro? How? You do, but there's like a lot of like they're comparatively very fast. It's hard to dodge. Beckoning crimson butterfly. But yeah, you're supposed to wait for the charge up frame, or I believe that's what they would call the fatal frame. Incense made from moonflower. Use it to temporarily increase the regeneration speed of willpower. Yeah, I may end up dialing back the difficulty if I'm being perfectly honest. I can already like what's interesting to me about it is that I just played the original first one and it was easier. This old ass PS2 game was easier with the tank controls. This feels like a weird inflated difficulty. Let's see if the ghosts are still really tanky. Team Ninja did this? The fucking Neo dudes? That does make sense. They forgot how to make games that aren't hard. There's a padlock engraved with an octagonal diamond motif on the door. Thanks for the follow over on YouTube, by the way. The subscription to Adam. Rihanna, 15 months. JT, 24 months of membership on YouTube. Boo with the 60 months on Twitch.
Yai.
Oh.
What are you still doing here?
Who are you?
The ritual will begin soon.
Now hang on.
If they find you. Yai, follow the crimson butterflies. They will guide you.
Are you calling me the same woman from the first game? I can't imagine, so this ain't even the same damn place.
Yai, is that you?
I kind of am. Like, I'll be honest. I left the chats merged anyways because I don't care. Like, who was actually gonna come in here and enforce that? And if they did, I was just gonna be like, please. Like, but it is nice to like not worry in the back of my mind. Oh, is somebody actually going to come in and enforce? Is John Twitch going to come slap me on the wrist, you know? So I was using ground control because it was a really nice way to merge chat, but it kept breaking. So I went back to my old school way of doing it, which is one chat open next to the other chat. Kind of a pain in the ass. A jewel infused with someone's will. Insert it into the camera obscura to enhance performance. Prayer bead. These upgrades can be performed from the camera obscura section in the menu screen. It really never made sense. I agree. Reversion beads can be used to reset upgrades. Okay. You prefer it because then YouTube becomes a little mailbox and you can leave little messages in it and wait until you see it. Well, I like to be able to engage with YouTube on the equal footing. Just now that I've been seeing a bit more people come in, that way they don't think I'm just entirely ignoring them. What am I hearing behind me? Guiding Crimson Butterfly. Oh. There is something to those, and I don't think I have the filter for it yet. The upgrade screen allows you to unlock and enhance the camera obscura's various features. Upgrades require specific dedicated items in order to be performed. Special items also enable you to raise upgrade limits, as well as reset upgrades if you so desire. For a while, I was using different methods to combine chat on my screen alone so that I could see you guys in one feed and have other stuff open. And that would often crash, John. So it'd be hard to...
It really
sometimes I'd lose track of the chat.
Ass.
But, no, like if I just have the YouTube chat open, I can see it. I wish, so I use a program called Chatterino to read the Twitch chat. Like I have Twitch chat over on the side in a smaller window so I can see like the hype train banner or shit like that. But Chatterino is kind of easier to read. I wish Chatterino somehow, it's impossible with the way that it works, I think, but if they could have a function to merge the chats together. Because, yeah, I was using this thing called, I think it's called Social Stream. It's by the guy who did Video Ninja. But to use it, you have to have all the windows open to capture chat anyway. So it's kind of pointless. You still have to have the Twitch window popped out. You still have to have the YouTube window popped out. Sometimes they don't read the chats unless they have focus.
The llama's ass.
It's so dumb. I don't know. Eric, thanks for gifting subs to Papa Requiem and Rom. Hey, welcome back, guys. We're getting closer to another card. I bet it's gonna give me something like Baby Jade. Focal point. Add more focal points. Film capacity. Willpower recovery. Reload speed is really what I need. So I'm gonna save that shit. Okay, there's the Crimson Butterfly. Just beat Resident Evil 9 without using healing items or crafting items. Do you need a hug? That's cool though. Congrats. I'm so excited to go through those again, like the whole Resident Evil series. That's probably, I think I'm gonna stick to my guns on doing that later in the year, but there's something over here. Hang on. I think it's film. Yes. Good luck with Code Veronica. If they announced a Code Veronica remake, I'd hold off until that came out. Type 14, old film, low exorcism power, and takes a while to reload. Can't carry anymore. Angry. But yeah, we really need that recharge rate. Okay, this is crazy. This is on the story mode and it's still fucking annoyingly annoying. Oh, you know what else though? It might be that I have it on that spectral mode. Ah! You bitch. I keep losing the lock on because she hops around so much. She healed! What the fuck? She's really angry. Shit. Oh my god, you bitch! I'm almost fucking dead. this shit? I dialed it back to story mode and it's still kicking my ass. What the? I'm dead. Oh, there we go. She's fucking healing, bro. What is this? Yeah, the cursed object is her. Oh, that might be it. That might be Rip. Run, 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 run. It's... something's fucking wrong with this. What the hell, dude? Twin Jizo key left. Found at the Minasaki settlement. Looks like the left half of the Jizo statue. When the twin pieces are brought together, the inner gate can be opened. I mean, I figured she was guarding something, like, important, but... holy fuck. Moonstone emits a pale white light, contains the thoughts of a woman who is hiding in the box. Either there's something I just haven't caught the hang of here, or there's a balance problem. I don't know what. Oh, God. The upgrades are fairly easy to get. You just take pictures. It's just they can be a little expensive. Yeah, I hope there's not like a grind. Oh, God! What's a little confusing to me, and I think it's based on the type of wraith they are, but sometimes I see them actively re-healing. I think it's an enrage mechanic. I think I seem to recall it saying that. Like they get enraged when they're closer to death. So they heal. I hate that. Because they also hit harder. I guess it makes sense, but like, ugh. All right. I'm also willing to, like, at this stage, I'm still trying to, you know, get a groove. Maybe after a little bit, I'll be like, oh, that's not so bad. Though I will make note that it is kind of hard to get into it first. Based on those types of mechanics alone. I need one more of these so I can get reload speed. Because that is killing me right now. Type 90 film. They did that shit on purpose. They were making me think I was gonna get attacked by something. Ooh, prayer bead. You never played one of these because you don't know which ones are the good ones. They're all pretty good. 1, 2, and 3 are pretty highly regarded. I would say Crimson Butterfly is their most highly regarded one. No, I want the reload speed. Okay. That might help some. Maiden of Blackwater's pretty good. It does start to feel a little repetitive at parts. But it is good. It's a port of like, I think it's a Wii game or something. Or maybe not a Wii game, but it's a port of a game that wasn't on PC prior. I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good. Woman's Notebook. Dear Masumi, I read your note, the one about going off to find a way out of the village. So I did see you before. It wasn't some dream that I had. Please don't leave me here. Stay with me. If you don't find me in this house, I'm on the plateau overlooking the village. I'm looking for you, Masumi. Come get me. I'm waiting for you. Miyako. And a broken zoisite. Fragment of a very faintly glowing. Obtain the other half to form a whole spirit stone. I've been liking these like things about the ghosts. Like earlier we saw the Seeker, a villager wandering the village with a pale torch hunting the escaped twins for the sake of the ritual. The sickle bearer, the guy who just about kicked my ass entirely. A villager wandering with a sickle in hand, hunting the fleeing twins for the sake of the ritual. All that matters is preventing their escape. Good night, Sid. Get some rest, dude. The pole bearer, a villager hunting the escaped twins for the sake of the ritual, who perished in the repentance after failing to find them both. And the entrapped, a woman who hid in a box to escape the repentance, unable to escape the stifling prison. She was still inside when the box was consumed by the darkness. We've had a lot of specters. The man peering into the camera obscura from the beginning of the game. Seijiro Makabe gazed through the viewfinder to test the paraceptual filter, a hidden feature of the camera obscura that he borrowed from Dr. Kunihiko Aso. We had our sister, who we were following. The shade of Mayu, guided through the nocturnal village by an unfamiliar voice. She ambles onward, her gait shaky and unsure. The butterfly, the beckoning crimson butterfly, fluttering through the village, appears before Mio, flitting as if to beckon her. It continued through the field, through the village, and then we just took a picture of this chick. Miyako Sudo managed to reunite with her lover Masumi, only for him to leave her behind in search of a way out. Unable to wait, she headed for Misono Hill. There's probably something back that way. Oh, shit. Staying unnoticed. Keeping your flashlight on or making noise while moving will make it easier for wraiths to notice you. You can crouch while moving to hide yourself and make less noise. Uh-oh. I'm hoping the combat gripes will kind of iron himself out, especially as I get more upgrades. Because the atmosphere of this is so good. Oh, this is the house that I was in. What is B up to? She's always playing some interesting JRPG. Lost Odyssey. I looked that one up because I thought it looked kind of interesting. Whoa, dude. No. Oh, she wanted to play Expedition 33 and people compared it to Lost Odyssey. I see. I would love to play Expedition 33 at some point. The problem is I have so many other things I want to do. Not the least of which is honestly stay on horror a lot more. And that is like just not high on my list of priorities, I guess. We'll get there. Oh, wow. Creepy. Was Code Veronica the hardest Resident Evil game? I don't know, man. I mean, the worst part is that stupid plane fight. For most annoying. See, I kind of liked Resident Evil 0. The plane fight is what sticks out to the most to me in Code Veronica. And there's like a hallway near the end when you're in Antarctica with like a bunch of bugs. Like, it's a very annoying hallway. I don't feel like I found it any more difficult than the rest of the experience, but I don't remember enough, you know? It was in my playthrough because it was one of the only ones that was like the original one that I was playing. It was kind of difficult. Needed that real bad. Okay. No, I would like to do Outbreak. I know it's multiplayer though. I don't know if there's a way to do it single player, but I want to do Outbreak, especially because of the tie-in with 9. Ooh. Okay, well, yeah, maybe I will. I was also supposed to do the other light gun game. I only did one of them. Let's save for the blinding charm. Just wait till I go to redo like Silent Hill. I think I kind of want to make it a thing where we replay some of those classics. Glowing blue crystal contains the thoughts of a priest. Spooky. Okay. What is it? What am I gonna have to fight now?
This should open the gate.
Hmm. So do they end up together then? How does that work? A new side story has been added to files. Spirit stones contain records of their previous owner's past. Obtaining broken spirit stones will unlock side stories, allowing you to explore that history. You can view your current progress and next objective for each side story from the side story screen. Some side stories require the main story or other side stories to be advanced before they can be completed. Documents related to these side stories can be viewed in the materials section, while the specters you found are tracked within the spirit list. Miyako Sudo, the lost lover. There were others before Mio and Mayu. Miyako collapsed in the Osaka house while looking for her lover Masumi. Masumi found her in a daze and continued on alone in search of an escape. Miyako couldn't bear to wait. She sought out a vantage point from which to view the village. That's all I got right now. Side story. Pairs of dolls known as twin dolls. When you take a picture together, you'll memorialize them. If a doll's missing its twin, try searching for it by taking pictures with the paraceptual filter. Right. Do I still have to take a picture of it? Without that filter, maybe. I want to zoom in. camera settings. Oh. I think zoom must be like an upgrade or something, because I am pressing that button and it's not doing anything. I'm deeply confused about how the twins that are separated works. There we go. Okay. I see now. So, by that logic, there's two that are outside that were separated. Oh, shit. Dude, why? Get the fuck out of here. That reload is so slow. Trevor, thank you so much for the 66 months. You wonder if Twitch will be around long enough to hit 666 months. How many years would that be? Many. $55.5 years. I'd be edging on 100 years old. Fingers crossed. Okay, so we gotta go back to the... Gotta go back to the shrine. Ba-da-da-ba-ba-dum. Hey, man. You gotta keep things fresh and exciting, Jay. Whoever said that old people aren't allowed to bone just simply doesn't want to think about it. It's gonna come for all of us, all right? So you might as well come for it. That's what I say. What's that? What's going on there? I just want to make sure we have video games. Like, If Trav and I can get into a place, if we need to, where video games are, we can have our computer or whatever. That one lost map. Wait, what are you talking about? Oh, in Silent Hill. Oh, in the first one. I mean, the likelihood that I end up playing those again is pretty high. Like I said, I'm kind of enjoying, like, kind of revisiting these classic series. For first time, second time, etc., whatever. Personal computers will be banned by then. Well, then I guess I just need to make sure Trav and I can afford a caretaker because we don't have children. Not that the children would necessarily be tasked with taking care of us. I don't think Henry and Maggie are gonna be able to do it, though. They'll be old like us. The door is held shut by a powerful force. Old Hank sitting in front of the AI feeder. No shit. I put that thing away for now because I bought it for one purpose and I didn't want to look at it. But I wish those were cheaper. I'd just get 3 more of them. Then they could be fed on a schedule. You have 5 kids. I hope one of them will wipe my ass when I can't. At least one. Statistically, out of those, at least one of them's bound to, right? Okay. Do not let your sons make your daughters feel like they should do it. That's a good point. 4 daughters. 1 son. Oh my god. Is the son the youngest? Hey, Lily. Not really sure what's going on with this house. Some of you missed this story at the start of the stream. Lily woke us up today at like 5:30 in the morning. She's usually the one who's sleeping in the room with us just because of right now the situation. We don't want the boys like terrorizing her overnight or anything. Maggie will often come into the room too. Carl slept in there the other night with no problem. I want to get back to a place where we can have the door open. Anyway, she woke us up last night. She's just been getting kind of restless and vocal on some nights. No particular reason. I think she's just like excited to be in the room or something. Such as evidenced by how she woke us up. She just started going, ah, you know, just talking a whole lot. And I wear like a mask over my eyes to block out light, so I don't like what are the words I'm looking for?
It really whips the llama's ass.
I don't want to strain my eyes, like my face. I don't want to like go extra on squinting or anything, which I might do if I catch light, you know? Eric, thanks for gifting a sub to the Bacon Dragon. Yeah, like I 2 things I did to like help with my sleep. I was getting a lot of headaches. I was vaguely aware that I would clench my jaw a lot when I slept. So I wear like a mouthpiece. And then I like wear a sleep mask, which I used to do a long time ago. But I started doing it again and it helped. Anyway. Sinplague, thanks for the 6 months in advance. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. We are 9 sub points away from another card affecting the stream. The mouth guard thing I got was like $50. You just like boil it and then you conform it to your teeth. I think it's just for snoring, which I also do, but it inadvertently helps me not like clench my jaw. So anyways, this is all in service to like not get headaches, which I don't really get anymore, which is good. That's awesome. Anyways, so I lifted my eye mask because Lily's at the foot of the bed going and she catches me moving. She catches me moving, so she crawls up on top of me. And I'm kind of petting her. I'm half asleep. When she's happy, she drools. My cat drools a lot. So she's drooling. I open my eyes. She's staring at her dad. She's staring at Trav. So I watch her kind of and walk over there. I put my sleep mask back on and roll over. And within 5 minutes, I hear Trav quietly go, Jesus Christ, Lily, what the fuck? She woke him up because she drooled on him. But she drooled in his mouth. Which is so gross. Yeah. And then she shook her head and it went everywhere. Like he opened his eye and it went in his eye and he got up. And of course she got up. She got up and was all, ah! And so they both left the room. Yeah, I don't know, man. She drools so much. It's cute. Can hear Jade snoring all the way from camp. Probably. I wasn't aware that I snored as loud as I do, which some people would be like, do you have apnea? No. I've snored since I was a little kid. And I thought my parents were just joking with me. But when I sincerely asked them, they go, no, you've done that your whole life. Just sawing logs. All right, here we go. I got the keys. Follow Mayu. Your wife snores loud too. Tell her to get one of those mouthpieces. I've bought a couple. I've never spent $700. What the fuck? The one that I got was called Snore. The first one that I got was called Snore RX. You like boil it. I think I got it on Amazon. And then the other one was some Swedish one. It was a little bit more. And that's the one I use right now. Is this it? It's kind of like that. You can use them for apnea, but yeah, I don't. I've asked Trav and he goes, no, you've never like snored that loud or gasped for air or anything. He goes, you just snore. You just snore when you're on your back, you know? Green crystals that give off a strange light contains the thoughts of the sunken woman. What was that? Your wife stops breathing when sleeping. Oh, well, that's apnea, to my understanding. Yeah, it's typically the snoring is, if I understand correctly, it's when your soft palate relaxes and your tongue just kind of flops back, and that's what the snoring, it's the back of your tongue just in your airway just kind of. But yeah, otherwise I I've never had the study, but I've never really felt like I had reason to do a study. Like
Gifting subs. It really whips the llama's ass.
hold still, lady. Eric, thanks for gifting us up to Alex Applin, excuse me. Alex Applin. Oh, she's enraged now. Shit. It's very cool. Very cool boss design, like ghost design. I sleep on my stomach a lot of the time, which I know is like a spine destroyer, so I'm trying to train myself to not do that. Especially with a large chest. I don't know why I'm comfortable that way. I guess. Shit. Well, part of it, I think, was I would just get comfortable, and then I think maybe for a bit I was aware that I snored, and I was doing it to not snore, because I won't snore on my stomach at all, because my soft palate is not relaxed into my throat, or whatever. But I sleep like, as Brawley would call it, the Master Chief death pose. Ooh, sacred water. Yeah, that's correct. That is how I sleep. I sleep like a fucking idiot. Woman in the white kimono. Mayu's charm. Perhaps it holds her thoughts. I do stretch when I get up in the morning. That does help. Do I still do yoga? Yeah, sometimes. You thought it was called the... No, it's like this. Except other side. Like, I'm on this side of the bed. Flip that way. Flip this way. I'm on this side. Flip that way. Like leg and arm fully just on Trav. He didn't care. Ooh, more herbal medicine. Let me see those dirty ankles. I can sleep on my side. I have to be like hugging a pillow. Yeah. I keep getting almost got by this Instagram ad for like a pillow. Although the pillows that JT and his mom told me about, I've been using those and those are great. The sleep, I don't remember what they're called. Viral Instagram pillow. This is the one, the Cloud. Mellow sleep. There it is. This thing. I don't know why this thing looks so damn comfortable. It's what it, you know what it is? It's this. It's this lady right here. This move. Whatever this is, I want that. I think it's called the med pillow or something. I've seen that one, Bacon. Oh shit. Oh god. Uh-oh. The repentance? Does my flashlight doesn't fucking work anymore? Revision beads. Weightless black jewel can remove all jewels used to enhance the camera obscura. Wait, hold up. There's a lantern in here. You hope the cats let us... I'm sure they will. Honestly, and... I would have her back in a heartbeat if I could. Even with this fact. However, Gabby's... Nothing is as bad as Gabby's howling at like 6 in the morning. Just... Like she... Every night, dude. Every night. I miss it. So I can't like... lie about that, but... Holy shit. Also, that was very annoying. Increases blind effect duration. Trade it? Oh, the point exchange. Okay. She just gets the... She would get the screamies. And every time I caught her, I always thought it was like a thing she really wanted in, or like she really needed something, like it was a medical emergency. She was just hunting toys, bringing them to the door and presenting them to me. Like, look, mother. The lens lets the camera obscura zoom in and out. There we go. Lets you take photos of enemies from far away, but your attacks hit a smaller area. Cool. Extends window for performing a dodge. Reduces amount of willpower needed for special shots. Let's put Mayu's charm on. That one charm could be the reason I was kind of having a struggle. The camera obscura features manually adjustable focus. Manually using the focus feature can be faster than autofocus, allows you to pinpoint specific enemies and locations. I can't say Gabby was bouncy. She was very old. She was like excited though. And that feeder was great. Like that feeder was so good, nice, because I'd hear her do that. And I'd just roll over and I could see in the camera she had a toy and she was doing her thing, and I would just set it off. And she got to the habit of making the noise and then walking up to the feeder, and it would either auto feed it for her or I would just dispense so she knew. There's a lock on the door engraved with a double diamond motif. Hiding man. Fearful man's note, dropped at the feet of a male spirit who's been hiding, discussing the return of a man from hell. I'll hide here. If I do that, then I can run away. Everyone, they're all dead. That man came back from the depths of hell. I just did as I was told and kept watch. If your cat wears a collar, you can find a number of fairly reasonably priced feeders like that. If you only have one cat, you can just get like a pretty cheap, like $30, $40 one that has a remote app. No camera in it though. That's a big box of film. Damn it. Folklorist note. Written remarks from a folklore scholar who came to study Minakami village, discussing the state of the village as the Crimson Sacrifice ritual draws near. The number of tremors has increased in recent days. Interestingly, and possibly in correlation, the population of crimson butterflies fluttering around Minakami has been growing by the day. They are at once beautiful yet eerie to behold, resembling countless human souls dancing morosely through the air. Villagers fold their hands in prayer upon seeing these butterflies. An air of solemnity hangs over the village, as if the whole place awaits the coming of something dreadful. You wanted to say thanks because of you got another horror stream. You got the courage to play your first horror game, which was Resident Evil Village. You love it. You want to play more horror after that? Jeff, that's awesome. Congratulations. I recommend, when you can, to get Requiem.
The llama's ass.
I think you'll really like it. I mean, the whole Resident Evil series is great, but I think that's awesome. I'm glad you loved it so much. Corp, thanks for gifting us up to Jeffrey Mag Kexy. Welcome to the church.
Welcome to the Church of Skinned Teen.
Horror's fun, man. Villagers fold their hands in prayer upon seeing the butterflies. An air of solemnity hangs over the village as if the whole place awaits the coming of something dreadful. The earth itself feels angry, which has the residents of this humble little enclave gripped with fear. I'm beginning to wonder if the crimson sacrifice ritual holds a significance similar to that of ground purification ceremonies that take place prior to constructing buildings elsewhere in Japan. Indeed, analogous ceremonies could once be found throughout the country in ancient times. Many of them involve live offerings in order to appease angry, wrathful gods. If that's the case, then I suspect that the twin maidens revered as divine guardians here fulfill a similar sacrificial role. If such practices do indeed still exist in the current era, that would go a long way to explaining the stillness that settled over the village prior to the festival. Once the twin maidens turn into crimson butterflies, then they return to the village. It's interesting that they're twin maidens, crimson butterflies, and we're both kind of wearing like red. The flashlight's not working. We're both very fashionable. Yeah.
It won't open.
What the fuck? Viewfinder Grime can become dirty due to attacks from wraiths. If the viewfinder is dirtied, you can deal damage to wraiths in order to partially clean it. Dirt on the viewfinder disappears over time, and taking photos using radiant filter after it's been upgraded also cleans it. Get away from me. Uh-oh, we got enragement. Shit. Blame you. Fatal Frame's it's pretty creepy. Oh, come on, dude. Sometimes it looks like you killed them and then you definitely didn't. As a kid, you saw the scene from The Ring when Samara comes out of the TV and it scared you so much that even today you have to put a blanket over your TV in the bedroom. That's fair. Some things just stick with you. So wait a minute. Head deeper into the house. There's a lock with a double diamond motif. I watched a lot of horror movies when I was a kid, like, because my parents were young enough and they were kind of watching stuff like that too. And there were things that did spook me, but I kind of had a tolerance for it. I bought so hard into the Blair Witch marketing. Not even that I thought it was real, but I thought that was such a compelling what if that, like, when I saw it in theaters, the one that gives me goosebumps is it's the very end when Mike is just standing in the corner. That still gets me every time. Ooh. Contains the thoughts of a man killed by a kusabi. The other part of Blair Witch that really stuck with me was like, well, the noises in the distance always kind of got me, but it's the whole scene in the tent where the ghost kids start shaking the tent and you hear like a baby. Yeah. When you hear like the kids laughing and then like a baby. Jesus. Yeah, I think found footage is kind of a certain, you have to have a certain kind of tolerance for it. The suspension of disbelief, and there's a lot of crap out there, but when they hit to me. Like, I liked Paranormal Activity, but the first time I saw Paranormal Activity, I saw this like original cut of it where the end, instead of the theatrical end where she turns into some fucking demon and like leaves the house, she kills the dude. You hear that. She comes upstairs and she like sits at the foot of the bed and like rocks back and forth for what I feel like is like 4 or 5 days that they just like lapse time. And then the police come in and like shoot her or something insane. Shit. I can't shoot her. What? She's gonna fucking kill me. I don't even see where the goddamn thing is. There, Jesus Christ. Fuck off. Suck. Hell House. I liked Hell House 1. 2 and 3 were movies. Hell House 4, the Carmichael Manor was awesome.
It really
That newest
whips
one,
the llama's ass.
forgot that it was a found footage movie. And it was so boring. It was so disappointing. I didn't even finish it. Eric, thanks for getting us up to Japeta. Contains the thoughts of a woman killed by a Kusabe. That had to be her. Yeah, Late Night with the Devil was awesome, dude. Oh. Oh no. Aw, hell. Oh God, no, no, no! What the fuck, dude? I wish I could have gotten into Lake Mungo. I didn't really get into that one. Mayu's charm. Wow, we're 6 sub points away from the from another card. Yeah, the Skinnedteen is one I wanted to give another go to, like in the middle of the night or something, because I feel like that's a headphones one. But I wasn't crazy about that one either. Like, I appreciate what they're trying to do. I see what they're trying to do. Hey. You're fine, Lily. Henry's just like, I'm gonna jump on you. I don't know why. Oh shit, I do have sacred water. Trav and I still need to go through and watch some of the stuff on that found footage website. We bookmarked a bunch of them. Found TV or whatever. A found footage one that kind of got me a bit was the houses October built. Oh God. Can I just run the fuck out of here? This thing is not, I am not powerful enough for this. Oh hell. The sequel wasn't as good. There were just some really creepy moments, I thought, in the houses October built. Are you kidding me? You're supposed to fucking hide from him? I don't like this mechanic at all. Like it better get a little better. All right, run. Okay, I can deal with that. I'm not crazy about that, but it's fine. Is it legit hide and go seek though? I think he's just out here now. I am not crazy about that. But it does fit, and if they don't overkill it, I can live. Being caught by a wraith while you are unable to defeat enemies will result in a game over. If you are attacked by a wraith when you can't defeat enemies, you will have to hide until the wraith leaves. Okay. And I am to head deeper into the house, okay. Shit. I initially, I'm not crazy about that. My opinion might lighten up. It is pretty scary. but I think I might be able to live with it. All right, cool. As long as it's not constantly pursuing to like an obnoxious degree. Like my brain immediately thinks of White Day, a Labyrinth named School. A game I have surprisingly, shockingly wanted to go back to, despite it being one of the most annoying like hide and go seek mechanics I've ever encountered. Shit, I missed her. Find the triple diamond key. You promised you wouldn't run away. Man using camera obscura. What did he do? What now? Exposure filter. It's not just the events of the past that the camera obscura can uncover. It also captures things concealed within the afterlife. Or, to be more precise, things that have been spirited away, as it were, rendered invisible. It turns out this is another one of the device's hidden features, one I discovered while testing its powers. By switching to the exposure filter and capturing something hidden with it, objects once held captive within the afterlife manifest in our realm once more. These mechanics resemble a practice known as phantom exposés, which are performed by shadow readers, people who unearth similar items concealed by supernatural means within parts of the Tohoku region. People say, however, that those who make contact with the afterlife are themselves lured into it. With that in mind, I wonder if Dr. Aso had his reasons for abandoning this research, despite pursuing the afterlife himself. This has to be the things that were keeping some of those doors and cabinets locked, and I'd shoot at it and nothing would really happen. A photograph labeled guest room on the back appears to be inside the Kurosawa house, showing a bookshelf next to a round window. A filter for viewing that which has begun to vanish. Makes it easier to damage aggravated wraiths. Oh my god, yes. So the thing that ultimately is just going to make me feel better and walk back my initial opinion about the whole thing, because again, this is just like me processing a thing that happened live, is being able to upgrade my abilities and fight that stuff, you know? It looks like that will be happening. Slowing special shots slow the movement of wraiths for a set period of time. Doesn't use film, does consume a lot of willpower. The exposure filter can be used to perform phantom exposé. If something has vanished, taking a photo that matches the one in the photo record will return it to normal.
Phantom exposé?
I see that now. The last broadcast. That's the one that they say inspired the Blair Witch, right? It moved really slow. I appreciated what it did, but it moved really, really slow. Like, the reason the Blair Witch was so effective is because it didn't have to explain itself, and the last broadcast went the extra mile to like explain everything that was going on.
So this is Minakami Village.
Yes.
A ritual so forbidden that speaking of it is taboo. And a place that must never be seen. If I could capture it with the camera obscura.
Whoa. Folklore Note 2. When I first came to the village, Ryokan Kurosawa, the head priest, welcomed me here with open arms. The village lacks any formal mayor to speak of. Instead, he serves as its principal organizer. In all likelihood, Minakami Village probably began as a settlement of religious and ritualistic practitioners, with this informal leadership structure being a remnant of that history. The region remains culturally rich even today, with folklore about the gate to hell passed down through generations. The Kurosawa house that I'm sitting in as I write this certainly lives up to his role as the home of a chief priest filled with many surviving records about the village and its history dating back to ancient times. Many of these records relate to those myths and legends that permeate this region, as well as the area's main ritual, among other things. As a folklorist, I can tell there is a trove of valuable information within these documents. Surprisingly, the head priest has even allowed me to freely search through this literature, which I appreciate. One traditional hidden ceremony specific to this part of Japan is the Crimson Sacrifice ritual, where the twin maidens serve to seal the gate to hell, or so it goes. Yeah, that's normal, sure. The gate to hell itself is a type of legend that concerns a boundary between our living world and that of the dead, such as a hole or indeed a gate. This realm of the dead goes by multiple names such as hell or the underworld. That's crazy. Access to these venues is typically forbidden, making them spaces to be simultaneously abhorred and feared, but also sometimes revered. Such beliefs about the underworld have occupied people's minds since ancient times. It is my sincere desire to get to the bottom of them and uncover the truth. Though Minakami Village is said to host a hidden ceremony that directly pertains to the gate to hell, the mere mention of it isn't allowed, let alone witnessing it. It's like a Voldemort situation. Seeing as it's a ritual that involves that boundary to hell approaching our world, a religious quarantine of sorts is probably held, which would explain the strict limitations. The villagers lead simple, if difficult, lives deep in the mountains. Minakami Village has almost no interaction with the outside world whatsoever. It's a place that feels stuck in the past and in old ways, ignorant of the passage of time and the rest of society. Yeah, it's a hell of a gas leak. It's as though it was plucked out of the relentless march of history and kept off to the side. Regardless, I've also been granted permission to read through the literature stored in the other houses, for which I'm immensely grateful. There are 3 main households that comprise the nucleus of the village. These are the Osaka house, the first house that I was shown, plus the Tachibana and Kiryu homes, also known locally as the twin houses. Though I was only able to enter a small selection of rooms where I previously visited the Kiryu house, I'm sure I'll be able to comb through it more deeply before long. Once I've finished searching the Kurosawa house, I think I'll next set my sights on the Osaka house. Okay. Don't I have half of that already? Side stories have been updated. Go to Misono Hill. What's the deal with the lady on the bridge that we saw, the sunken woman? Trapped in the village long before the arrival of Mio and Mayu, she was dragged into the icy water by countless hands reaching up from hell. A man killed by Kusabi? Hideously scarred, he wanders the village in anguish, hovering between life and death. There was that woman in the hallway killed by Kusabe. Hideously scarred, she wanders the village in anguish. The succumbed woman, a villager of Minakame village, devoured by the miasma of the repentance, she lost all sense of self. Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and save real quick. I guess. Oh. Okay, so what I thought that exposure filter would do, it doesn't do that at all. Oh my God, Buckley. Been a hot minute, Buckley. What's up, dude? Man, entering room.
Gifting sub.
Eric, thanks for gifting a sub to Buckley.
Whips the llama's ass.
5 sub points from a card. Had a baby. I didn't even know you were pregnant. Congratulations, man.
What?
Little Buck. Oh. What'd you do? Your wife had the baby. Okay. Ooh. Let's see what card we get. Oh, no.